Good morning, students. Today's session is Natures of Central Tendency. Natures of Central Tendency. This is very important topic of statistics. Statistics. Measures of central tendency. This is for class 9. There are three measures of central tendency: mean, second median, and third is mode. Mean, median, and mode are measures of central tendency. So first we study about mean, then median, then mode. What is mean? Mean you know already from previous classes. Average. Mean means average. This is also known as arithmetic mean. This is also known as arithmetic mean, in short AM. Average you know the sum of all observations upon total number of observations is called average. Means the ratio of sum of all observations you can say numbers also. The ratio of sum of all observations and the total number of observations, that is mean is equal to sum of all observations upon total number of observations. This is formula for finding the mean. Mean is denoted by x bar. Mean is denoted by x bar. This symbol read as x bar. Mean gives real value of the observation. As for example, you see, find the mean of first 5 natural numbers. Find the mean of first 5 natural numbers. You know already about natural numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are first 5 natural numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are observations. The number of observations is denoted by a small n. The number of observations is denoted by a small n. Here n is equal to 5. So mean is equal to sum of all observations upon total number of observations. Sum of all observations is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Total number of observations 5. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 6, 4, 10, 10, 5, 15. 15 upon 5 is equal to 5 is 15, 3. See, 3 is the middle value or middle term. So mean means middle value of the observation. For some time middle term, but not for always. Middle term is the mean. In class 9, only we have to do a study of ungrouped data. Ungrouped data, this is ungrouped data, and grouped data means in class interval as like 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Like this observations are given. So this is grouped data and this is ungrouped data. So only in this class we have to do a study about mean, median and mode of ungrouped data. One more example of mean. Find the mean of 6, 6, 0, 5, 3, 1. Find the mean of 6, 6, 0, 5, 3, 1. Mean is equal to sum of all observations. No need to arrange in ascending or descending order. Simply you can add 6 plus 6 plus 0 plus 5 plus 3 plus 1. Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total number of observations. 6, 6, 12 and 12, 5, 17, 17, 4, 21, 21 upon 6 is equal to 3 2 are 6, 3 7 are 7 upon 2, 3.5. 3.5 is the mean. See how to find the formula for finding the mean. How to find the formula for finding the mean? It is by definition we solve, but see how to solve by formula. Let x1 comma x2 x3 dot to xn be given observations. There are n observations. From 1 to n, there are n observations. By definition of mean, you know sum of all observations means x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus dot to xn. At least 3 terms we write, and after 3 terms you can write dot, and at least 3 dot also. At most 3 dots you can write, at most 3 terms you can write, but at least 3 terms and at least 3 dots, not less than 3 dots. Suppose you are writing x1 plus x2 plus dot xn. It is supposed to dot. So do not write 2 terms and dot. At least 3 terms. Mean and sum of observations. This is total number of observations n. For sum, it is sum. We use a Greek letter that is called sigma. This is Greek letter and it is called sigma. It is capital sigma. Capital sigma. A small sigma is like this. Here we have to use only capital sigma, not a small sigma. And sigma is used for sum. So there is plus, we write sigma, and x1, x2, x3, x4 dot to xn. 1, 2, 3, 4 dot to n. These all are subscripts. So for this we write single variable for these subscripts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dot to n. I, where I varies from 1 to n upon total number of observations n. Simply we can write it sigma x upon n. Simply we can write sigma x upon n. So sigma is used for summation, and this is the required formula for finding the mean of ungrouped data. For finding the mean of ungrouped data. Each term occurs one time only. See, there is no frequency. x1 occurs one time, x2 occurs one time, x3 occurs one time. But here 6 occurs 2 times, 5 1 time, 3 1 time, 1 time, 0 1 time. If frequencies are given, then we can obtain the one different formula. If in ungrouped data frequencies of observations are given. If in ungrouped data frequencies of observations are given, then find the mean. See how to find the mean. Frequencies of observations are given there. Here there is no frequency, na? Let x1, x2, x3 dot dot to xn be given observations and let their respective frequencies be f1, f2, f3, f4 dot dot to fn. Then mean is equal to mean x bar is equal to sum of all observations. There is frequency x1 occurs f1 times, x2 occurs f2 times, x3 occurs f3 times, and dot dot to xn occurs fn times. So mean will be sum of values of observations upon sum of frequencies sum of values of observations upon sum of frequencies. Value of first observation x1 into f1, because x1 occurs f1 times. Simply suppose that 2 occurs 2 times. 2 occurs 2 times, then value will be 2 into 2. 2 occurs 2 times, it means value will be 2 into 2 whole. Similarly, if x1 occurs f1 times, then value x1 f1. sum, so plus x2 f2 plus x3 plus dot to xn fn upon sum of frequencies f1 plus f2 plus f3 plus dot to fn. Mean is equal to x1 f1 plus x2 f2 plus f3 f3 plus dot to xn. There is sum, so write sigma x1 f1 x2 f2. For x1 x2 x3 dot to xn we write xi, and for f1 f2 we write fi, where I varies from 1 to n, because 1 2 3 4 to n are subscripts. For these all subscripts we use single variable, that is I varies from 1 to n, upon total number of sum of frequencies. For this also we can use sigma fi, where I varies from 1 to n. So this is formula for finding the mean if frequencies are given. Simply we can write it sigma fi xi or xi fi by sigma fi. Like this. Simply we can write sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. This formula is used for finding the mean of grouped data also. For both type of data, grouped data and ungrouped data, we can use this formula sigma fi xi and sigma fi if frequencies are given. Then see example how to solve question using this formula. Find the mean of one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 8. This is data 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. See, 1 occurs 3 times, 3, 1 time 4, 1 time 5, 2 times 6, 1 time 7, 1 time 8 occurs 2 times. There is frequencies. Solution: mean x bar is equal to, see, sigma fi xi, sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Sigma fi xi means frequency of one 3, so 3 and observation was 3 into 1 plus next 3 occurs one time, so 3 into 1 or 1 into 3 plus 5 occurs two times, 2 into 5, 6 one time, 6 into 1 and 1 into 7 and 2 into 8. Sigma Fi xi or sigma Fi xi Fi both are same. So do not confuse in sigma Fi xi and sigma xi Fi. Upon sigma Fi 1 is 3 times 3, frequency of 3 1, frequency of 5 2, 1 is left 4, 1 into 4. So 1 time 5 2 times 6 1 time 7 1 time 8 2 times 3 into 1 3 4 10 6 7 16 upon 3 1 4 2 6 6 1 7 7 2 9 9 1 10 10 1 11 11 2 13. Add it. 3 3 6 6 4 10 10 20 20 plus 6 26 26 plus 7 33 33 plus 16 49 upon 30. This is the mean required mean. So if frequencies are given, then use formula sigma Fi xi by sigma Fi. If frequencies are not given, then sigma xi upon n, total number of observations. Okay students, for today's this much only. In next video I will discuss about properties of arithmetic mean. Thank you.